Hello! So today, hey Jada, thank you for the look. Today I'm going to be starting a new game. We're going to be starting Kena, Bridge of Spirits, which came out today. I've been really looking forward to this since they showed it at whatever, I can't remember which one, E3, something like that. But yeah, so I'm really excited to play this game. I've been avoiding it all day so that I can enjoy it now. Let's jump in. Ooh, story mode. Rot abilities charge passively and when taking damage, less aggressive until, so basically easy mode. Anna! Yeah, I was lurking in that stream so I didn't want to get spoiled on anything. So it's basically normal and then master is locked. Why don't we do it on normal? Enemies are aggressive. Yeah, we'll do it on normal. But how are you, Anna? How was the rest of your stream today? I'm always working when you're on. Unique wooden masks are carved to honour the dead. Placed in sacred shrines, these masks gradually return to dust, symbolising the spirit's peaceful journey into the next life. Not all spirits can travel this path alone. Struggling with tragedies of their past, they linger and become dangerous. Masters called upon to help these trapped and violent manifestations are known as spirit guides. I know, UK time to US time. It sucks. This is very pretty so far. I love the graphics and the art design on this so far already. Press L1 to pulse. Okay, pretty. So I appear to have control. Let's see. Can I jump? No. Oh, there we go. Can I jump up? No, that's just dodge. That's jump. Can I jump up here? No. I know it does, doesn't it? It's so smooth. Look at that. Okay, so I can't jump up on the sides. I'm just going to have a quick nosy around though. Let's have a little look-see, see what we can find. You can come up here, Moo Moo. I can see you staring at me. Ooh. Hello. Hello, Smelly. We have been joined by a little fuzzy potato. There she is. She's just jumped past me. You come back, have you? She's decided she will grace me with her presence and sit next to me. Alright, so I'm guessing we need to follow this spirit who's going this way. Ooh, okay, we can swim. But there's nothing freaky in this water. Okay, those two don't seem to do anything, at least not yet. Attack. Big attack. Nothing. Pulse. Oh, okay. Ah, take photo, huh? Alright. It's got a little turtle on it. Oh no, it's not a turtle, it's just a weird shape. So what's this doing? Does that do anything? Do I need to put a rock on here or something? Nope. In typical LC style, stuck right at the beginning of the game. Not sure how any of this works yet. Okay. Do I need to do something with this? Well, this is going to be a short stream. LC starts the game, gets stuck. How do I open this? Like, do I need to do something with that? Because that obviously needs to light up. Is there something in the beginning part that I didn't do? Glowy crystals. Okay, that's the save point, apparently. There's something up there. I can't get up there. Bex, how are you, my lovely? I've just started the game and I'm totally confused already. No idea what I'm doing. How were you enjoying it earlier? Scan. Ah, what, this pulse thing? Ah, okay. So that lights up, I see, that lights up the candles, the crystals. It lights stuff up, yeah. That makes more sense. I was trying everything else. Ah, so it kind of echoes off things too. It's how you find the right, etc. Ah, I see, I see. Right, that makes more sense. I completely forgot that was even a thing, even though it's just taught me that. Ha-ha! I knew that crystal had something to do with it. Wait, what was that? Nothing. Okay. Did it almost constantly when exploring. Fair enough. Beautiful graphics. R1 to light attack, R2 to heavy attack. Bash! There is no game audio. Why does it keep doing this to me? All the settings are absolutely fine, and as soon as I go live, it's like, nope, one of the audios isn't going to work. Right, one sec. Is that better? I love to see the love going on in chat. Can you hear the sound now? Has that fixed it? It hasn't fixed it. Okay. I don't know why, but the Elgato's been really buggy lately. How's that? Does that fix it? Is the game doing anything? Because it should be. Can you hear me okay? Is it me and the game? I'm fine, okay. Can you hear the game? I'm guessing not. Alright, let me try this. Did that work? Oh, moving game. Well, I said there's quite a lot of sound. There's a lot of background music. Right, okay, that's fixed it. Okay, note to self, that's what fixes it. Because I don't know why it's done that. The last 2 times I've been playing a game, it's done that, and it's a bit strange. Alright, is it a decent, like, sound? Is it really loud, or... Oh no, Smelly. You didn't like those clickings, did you? Yeah. So if I... Yeah? Cheers to fixing the sound issues. I'm louder than the game. Okay. Alright, we'll see how that goes. But essentially it's fixed. Okay. Am I too much louder? Do I need to turn me down a little bit? Okay. So I just want to make sure it sounds okay. I don't want to kind of mess everything up. See, I'm going to forget the buttons a lot. Okay, that doesn't light that up. It's fine. I need you to move again still. Gotcha. Ah, there we go. getting somewhere. It's absolutely gorgeous so far. It's kind of a shame you can't move and pulse at the same time, but I'm sure there's a reason for it. I just haven't come across yet. Oh, so pretty. Manual save often. Gotcha. So is this just me checking that they're safe and happy sort of thing? Making a few assumptions here, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Keep pressing triangle to jump. Played too much Final Fantasy 14. I realised 2 hours in, you hadn't saved? Oh no, please tell me you didn't die at 2 hours in and not saved. Oh, this is beautiful. It sounds gorgeous.
I saw him here somewhere.
Look at them go, little kitties.
Where did he go?
It's not a very good hiding place. They're so squishy. Cute. You found the merch site. I need a rot. I'm guessing they'll be popular after this game. Ooh. Okay. Found a friend. Oh, it's the cutest little noise.
Hi. Oh,
I love them already.
it's alright. What happened here, little guy?
Back into gameplay. Search for more rot in the area. Why are they called rot? Or is it rot? Or is it just rot? Well, is it a little bit like, they are so fucking cute. Is it a little bit kind of Ni no Kuni-esque where you got to get little friends? Oh, is that? No. It's just water. I sworn I saw something over here. I might just be imagining things. Okay, I might be imagining it. They help you. Okay.
There she is. Run.
Run! I'm gonna come get you, little cuties. Oh, there we go. Oh, look!
Hello.
He's a little beefy one. Okay, seriously. Look at this little fuzzbutt right here. She just rolled into my elbow and then got annoyed and looked at me when I moved it because I'm playing a game. But that is what she does. Right there. Hey you, spoilt moo moo. Oops. Oh, you're already my friend, aren't you? I feel like this pulse thing is going to get old real quick. There you are. Oh, look at his little teeth. 2 out of 5. Okay. Didn't really think about it. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure I'll get used to it. It's just fine. Oh, that was kind of cool. Like a ricochet effect. I mean, you don't have to do it, but you might miss stuff, yeah. I mean, this is the sort of game I'd probably like to, you know, if I'm enjoying it, which I am so far, it's the sort of game I probably want to play twice. So I'll get like a first playthrough, then a proper, like, nitty-gritty, go through the whole thing type playthrough.
Run quick.
There they are. I'll come back for you in a sec. I want to keep exploring for a minute. There are little blueberries and blackberries. Okay. Keep your eyes peeled for little blue things. Normal. I'm playing it on normal. I mean, I'll see. If I get, you know, a couple of hours into the game and I'm finding it relatively easy, I may upgrade it to hard, but we'll see. I don't like going in straight away on hard, because that's how you kind of get yourself frustrated. This dead zone. Oh, okay. Judging by the coughing, I don't want to be here. So let's find... Oh, what's that? Oh, no. No, I think it was spirit mode. Hello. You're hiding in a box. You do want to be there. Oh. Yeah, I don't think I'd mind an existence just hanging around in a forest with these little dudes. Don't think I'd mind at all. I keep thinking I've seen them move and then realising it's just these guys jumping around. Oh, so that's just taking me back around there. Hold on. That obviously wasn't the way to go. Can I jump and climb? No, not that button. No. It definitely came in here. Gonna like want to make some noodles. Ooh, noodles, yum yum. Oh, there is a branch here.
Hi, Benny.
Look at the little dudes dancing around by my feet. Right, that was just down where I was. That doesn't... Oh yeah, that was the waterfall. That one didn't light up. I wonder if that's something. No, it did that time, okay. Oh, they just all pop up. That's so cute. Did they look back on themselves? Or am I getting myself confused as to where I am? Is this back at the beginning? I feel like I've looped all the way back to the beginning. There they are. Pop. So I just came down there. Okay. I can't go through there by the looks of it. Oh, can I? What was that? No. I know, Smelly, I know. I'm guessing this is a dead end down here. Interesting that there's a little thingy here, just hiccups. And there's two here where you have to jump around the thing. So I'm wondering if that's just coincidence or if that's kind of a symbol to say you can jump here. Let's see. So it's up here. That takes me back round to the beginning. I know they definitely went this way because they've just talked to each other. Through the dead zone? Sort of. Okay. So I can grab ledges. What are they doing? Oh, that's deep water. Okay. Okay, so I can't jump from there. And that must open something. Oh, there we go. Well, so I'm sure this does something. So I must have done that, but just too early, I'm guessing. Hello, other friend. Rock can now perform more actions. Your team of companions has grown and now you have one more action available. Press square to send it onto objects in the environment, collect them to level up and gain more actions. Okay. Okay. Can I grab that? No, I'm going to have to go the long way around. What are you looking at, Smelly? Alright, I need my hand back to use controls. Yeah? Oh, that's a face. I need my hand back. Okay, let's see if it works over here. got to try and get them to interact with things. Can you interact with this? It did say square, didn't it? I am Confucian. Got this. So what can I interact with? That's a mushroom. Maybe I have to interact with something in that cave. Can't seem to find anything to interact with. Unless I need to go back into that dead zone. Oh, there we go. It was that I needed to interact with. Okay. I mean, not that it's a bad thing. This game is not hand-holding at all. Like, it just expects you to find things, which is fine. It just takes a brain like mine a lot longer. Because although I'm good at remembering facts, I'm not fantastic at puzzles. Oh, look at this water. Beautifully animated. It's over here. Is it just a drop down? Yeah. There's something in there. Was it just that? Yeah. Okay. Okay. What's going to meet us in here? Another dead zone heart. What's that? Enemies frighten the rot. They're scared and go into hiding. Attack enemies to build courage. In combat, spend courage to use actions. Courage drops can form in the world. Collect courage drops with your pulse or touch them to build up courage faster. bind enemies. Press square to quickly send your wand onto objects in the environment. Hold L2 to aim and then press square to bind enemies. Okay. Keep covering the button to use to attack. I'm guessing that's a drop. Not bad. I know, Sally, I'll give you all the attention you want in a minute. Ouch. Smelly, you are very cute, but also extremely distracting. L2 a name, wasn't it? No, L2 and square. Alright, just getting used to it because I keep pressing the wrong button to attack, so that's going to be something I need to fix. Definitely said L2 and square, but it doesn't seem to... Yeah, no, I'm pressing L2 and square. I don't know why that didn't work. Let's try that again, shall we? Is that on my shoulder? Oh, it's the little one. Okay. Press square to quickly send your onto objects in the environment. Yeah. Hold L2 to aim and press square to bind enemies. Alright, that wasn't working though, so I think maybe I did it too early. It's good so far. Just trying to figure out, it's an unusual configuration of buttons. I may press the square. I may maybe remap it. I don't really like the order they put buttons in. it's not very natural to me. So either I need to remap it or I just need to get used to this configuration. Right, Commander, okay. Spits out a lot of enemies, doesn't it? Spits out pot noodle. Nice. I'm just getting used to this battle system. I was just saying that I'm not really familiar with this kind of key mapping. I'm getting a little bit more used to it now, having also beat a few of these things up. I'm trying to decide if I want to remap it or if I just want to get used to this. How did you find the combat? You get used to it, alright. It's just felt really unnatural, I kept pressing all the wrong buttons. Probably because I don't play a lot of first-person shooters, to be honest. And it's much more sort of first-person shootery type of layout, I think. Which is nothing wrong with, I just got used to it. R2 and R1 are some things like Tsushima, yeah. Which I loved, but I never finished. Mainly because, I've finally done it. Gotcha. But yeah, I never finished Tsushima because someone kept bothering me to sort of play it in hard mode, and I was like, I play it in easy mode because I find it quite difficult. Beautiful game, but I feel like I could go back to it now. Oh, do I need to do anything here? Oh, there's a thingy up there. So I take it that guy is spreading this sickness throughout the land or something like that.
There.
Do I just need to keep doing this until they clear it, or is there something I'm missing? It's just that that's getting a reaction. So that's the only thing that's getting a reaction, but they don't seem to be fixing it. Oh, don't touch that. I mean, send them up then scan. Okay. Okay. Move certain objects in the environment, pick up an object, L2 and pressing square again. So, oh look, they've got a little thing on the wall. Guessing over here. Wait, that Hello Smelly, you're back. The early stages had you puzzled. I couldn't even work out double jumps properly. Yeah, I figured out double jumps more as an accident. But yeah, I was saying earlier, my brain doesn't really work like that. I'm quite good at, like with puzzles, I find them relatively difficult. When it comes to like quizzes and facts and things, I can remember that usually. But when it comes to like figuring things out, I'm not generally quite so good at that sort of thing. Excuse me, and I've got the hiccups today. What was that? No, it was just my friend jumping around. Oh, they're squishing them for me. Okay, I guess that did something. Yeah, double jump, I basically just thought, oh, I wonder if they've got double jump like Kingdom Hearts. Open. Okay, I'm assuming that's sort of money. Oh, you have to feed them. I see. Okay. Let's have a little nosy.
Can you pick that up?
Oh, it's a little statue. Do I jump on this one? I can, but I don't think it was intentional. Just loaded DVD and there's an update to fix finally! Oh my god! So I've got a challenge to do pallets So I've been trying to do pallets and they kept backfiring on me and it was so annoying. Oh, I'm glad they fixed it. Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to be able to stand on here. But hey, I'm just gonna hang around. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're starting to move. Feeling a little bit more like I've got a piece of a clue as to what the heck I'm doing. Rather than just being totally confused.
Let me help you. I can heal these spirits and restore balance to the forest.
I know you are kind.
Okay.
You sense the power that flows through this land, but you do not fully understand it. Death and corruption are all that remain
Thank you for the
here.
light. Oh, he's an angry
This
little
land
boo.
can be healed, but you cannot stay here, spirit. You must move on.
You are the one who does not belong. I will never abandon my people.
Sprout. Press and hold L1 to shield. Alright, so it doesn't hold against a big attack. Oh, dodge, yes. Ah, I remembered I have a dodge button. And I'm down. Alright, so big attacks can get through the shield. I haven't lost any of my little dudes. I was going to say, have skippable cutscenes, please.
I can heal these spirits and
Alright, I'm going to have to figure out the difference between them. I thought I was dead already. If you need help, shout. If I don't hear you, yeah, it's fine. I've just, obviously this boss, it levels it up quite significantly from the guys that we were just fighting. So I just need a little bit of practice on how to parry and what's the lead up to a big attack and what isn't, so that I can figure out what it is I need to do. Yeah, so that is wait, does he? Oh. Smelly, you are very distracting. Well, it's my own fault, but you are very distracting.
let me help you.
Oh, what? She doesn't move very quick. Press L1 game. Gotcha. Oh, his little face. Just like a little walking blackberry.
You can come out. It's safe now.
Look, Sire, she cleared away the poison. The little guys can eat it. They love it.
My name's Kana. What are you two doing out here, alone in the forest?
Don't worry about us. We've been here a long time and take care of ourselves.
I can see that. You both look very strong. Do you know who that spirit was with the horned mask?
We don't know, but when he shows up, the girl's poison grows stronger. Hey, what are you doing here in the forest?
I'm searching for the sacred mountain shrine. Can you take me there?
If you want to get to the mountain shrine, you'll have to help us with something first. Our brother Taro was trapped deep in the forest. We need you to help him. Great idea, Saya. That'll be easy for her. Did you see what she did to that stick guy? Help us free Taro and we'll take you to the mountain shrine. Woohoo! Come on, our village is this way.
Nice. Okay. I still don't feel like I've really got the hang of it. But I'm getting a little bit more comfortable with the sort of style and how things work. I was having to dodge at a different point in the game than my brain was automatically being like, now you need to dodge. So I think I'm just going to try and get used to the patterns of the game and then it should be easier. "24 hats, flower shrine, spirit mail, cursed chests." Okay. Oh, so that's karma. I see. Spirits is locked at the moment. So I'm guessing the more you have, the faster they'll be at things? I'm assuming here. But maybe. Watching Agent Carter. Absolutely. Girl boss. Oh. I'm assuming that's a trophy for reaching the village. Oh, well that doesn't look very pleasant. to start off with his goopy poison. I need to find Taro somewhere. Oh, here we go. Purify the corruption in the village centre. Oh, there's another one there. Ooh, what's this? Okay, got nothing with that. Right in here. There we go. Magic. Hat card discovered. Create karma by defeating corrupted enemies, restoring the environment and finding fruit for them to eat. From the upgrade menu, okay, use karma to unlock new abilities. Kena can improve her base skills and infuse her abilities with rot or row, I don't know, is it rot? To create powerful attacks. So that needs 70, that needs 100 rather. That needs 50. Sprint, attack, light. While sprinting, sweeping attack. So these are obviously, that's the one it obviously wants me to do first. A rot hammer that can strike from a distance. Sounds pretty cool actually. I might just hang on and get that. So I only need 25 more. Oh, they can have little hats, it's for them. Warp. Where can I warp to? Oh, I see. So I need to somehow unlock this and then I can get... Gotcha, gotcha. Right, so I can't get in there. Didn't even notice that there. Is this the way? No, I want to turn around and go up. Kind of want to see what's over here first though. Just because I'm nosy. Can't go in there yet. Alright, so it's just locked off here. Can I run? Oh, okay. No, I can't run. Fair enough. Turn around. This way. Up and then right. There's always this sort of first hour or so in a new game where you're totally baffled and you're like, where am I going? What am I doing? What do I press? Oh, look, there they are. Oh, hello. Is that a new hat? New hat available. How do I give them hats? guess I'll find out later.
Is Taro this way? The barrier is blocking the path.
Sucks! Hey, how are you today?
Maybe Zaju can help. He's usually at the masked shrine. You'll know when you see the sacred trees.
Sacred trees, okay. I'm guessing, as there's a building over here, there's another barrier here, look. So it's not that way. Have you had a nice dinner and such like? What was that? Is that just a sound or is something being triggered? Is that another hat? I'm doing good. I'm just about figuring out this new game. It came out today. Kena, the Bridge of Spirits. It's good so far. There's not any hand holdings. There's quite a lot to do with just figuring out what the heck is going on, what button to press and how. Bex, who's lurking at the moment, has been very useful because she played it earlier. So I'm just sort of exploring at the moment. There's a lot of barriers, so there's obviously a lot of places that I can't go yet. But it's cute so far, I like it. You've seen the trailer, my friend really wants to play it. Yeah, I saw it when it was exhibited and I was like, I want that game. So, and then I realised it's actually, you know, for what it is, it's not that expensive. It was only $34.99 for the deluxe pack, so I was like, yeah, I'll have a bit of that. So that's the Masked Shrine. Alright, let me just see what's over here first and then I'll...
Right there.
There he is, hello! How freaking adorable they are! Alright. So pretty.
The rot seem quite fond
It is
of you.
rot. Okay.
They're usually timid. Something tells me you did not come to our village looking for forest creatures.
Hello, Spirit. I seek passage to the Sacred Mountain Shrine.
Our village is bound to the shrine's energy, but that power faded long ago. Trapped spirits linger here, tangled in the tragedies of our past. You must help these spirits if you wish to reach the mountain shrine.
On my way, I met two children. They asked me to help free a boy named Taro.
I'm not surprised that Benny and Saya found you. They are clever children, and would do anything for their brother. We have always crafted wooden masks to honor those who have passed on. Placed here, the masks slowly turn to dust, aiding the spirit's journey into the next life.
My father was a spirit guide. Our traditions are different, but he helped many spirits pass from this life to the next.
So you know what happens to spirits unable to move on. Take Taro's mask. It is bound to his spirit, and will help you fulfill your promise to the children.
Okay.
Look after Benny and Saya. Their brother's fate will be difficult for them to understand.
I don't know how long I'll be able to stay. I've been drinking, my head's ringing like a bell. No, that's absolutely fine, in the sense of not being here, but I hope you feel a bit better. So those are obviously the masks for whoever I've got to go sort out. Look through the masks to find your way, open spirit barriers and reveal objects of importance in the environment. They're helpful for finding rot hidden in the world. Okay. But what have you had? Oh. That's kind of funky. Basically, they just put an awesome shader on it. What's this? Oh, I can't walk around with it on. So I'm guessing there's a rot in here. There's something in here. Oh, it's over that way. I see. I thought there was something attached. It just shows me the direction. Gin. Oh, you're on it tonight. I'm on a Medoc. Medoc, red wine. It's very nice. I don't drink every night, but I do like to have a little bit of a wind down wine. Especially after a bit of a day.
Hey, is that Taro's mask? Did Zaju give it to you? Maybe you can use it to open this barrier.
Oh, I don't want to have to tell Brother's spirit. That's going to be sad. I was on it tonight. Fair enough. It's got to be done sometimes.
Follow it. Maybe it will lead us to Taro.
Oh, I don't want to have to tell all these kids that their brother's really looking dead. I mean, this place looks pretty abandoned. What's this? Gimme. Ooh, karma. Nice. Oh, I can get the thingy now. What do you mean additional karma required? 100. Oh, it's shards, not karma. Dirt. I even changed my bed sheets as well, so I'm going to sleep like a rock tonight. Oh, it's nothing quite like getting into clean bed sheets, is there? I did mine yesterday. Or really, I just said we did ours. It's a combined effort.
It went through here, but we can't get past.
Okay.
There's more of that nasty stuff blocking the path. Can you get rid of it so we can get through?
Did it go this way or did it go that way? I'm guessing it went straight. Nothing beats hot shot. Oh, yeah. Definitely. Oh, here we go. Fight time. Bish bash bash. Oh, they can purify special flowers to restore her health. Send your rot onto them by pressing square. Those blue things? Okay. Outside of combat, her health restores naturally. You've got a shield, dude. Gosh. Ouch. Ow! You little shieldy bastard. Come back. Yeah, you're not tough now, are you? Is someone throwing something at me? Rude. Ah, get out of the thing! Get out of the thing! Whew, that was close. Is that a holy save point?
Look, Hannah, I know what that is. It's a forest here.
Forest tears temporarily restore the rot to their original form. Use that to move the cloud. They can attack enemies, destroy barriers and clear corruption. Okay.
Whoa! Look what happened to the rod.
Matt!
So cute. Look at him go. Does he know any tricks, Kana?
I don't know. We seem to be running out of time, so I need to find... Oh, probably this. Yeah, that kind of worked. How are you today, my lovely? Oh, I see, so I can just send them back if... Come on, come over here. Ah, stuck. The controls in this aren't the greatest. They're a bit all over the place, but you know, it's not bad. Doing great, how are you? A bit tired now.
There's
Aww.
something in the ground. I bet a forest deer can grow here.
Yeah, sorry I couldn't do much more in the, Wait, is that... What's that?
Go.
What are they doing? Oh, they grabbed it. Okay, well, why don't you come over here? How do I make you come over here? No. No. Ah, here we go. Yeah, make sure you rest and relax yourself, of course, my love.
Hey, the little rock guys did it. They made another one.
Did indeed. Woohoo! So that's clearly what that was. Let me just see if there's anything lurking around in the corners over here. Wow, there's a lot of crap over here. Alright. Okay, I have to be a certain distance from it. Get rid of this horrible poison. Relax and love it. I know it's super cute, isn't it? I'm just about getting used to it. It's very different controls from the sorts of games I normally play. I can't go there. I have a little candle with some lavender in it. Ooh, comfy PJs. Nice. I ordered myself something really comfy that will be coming soon, but I don't want to say just yet in case Hubs hear it because it's a surprise. It's a little surprise. Let me save actually because I've not saved it in a while. I have one of those. That's all I'm going to say in case he overhears me because like I say it's a surprise. But I have one of those. I've ordered one for us each. And it's arriving probably tomorrow or the next day.
There's more poison ahead. We'll just wait here.
Okay. Flapjacks. I haven't had flapjacks in ages. Hotspot's pretty good. Actually, I like it. Oh, they can beat these guys up. They're a bit unwieldy, but they can do it. Tell you what, if you think this game's going to be cutesy, the art is cutesy, but the fights are not. Jump, jump, jump! Oh, that was close. Let me interact with the flower! Damn it! Own guy. Note to self, dodging the way of these little fuckers so that it kills them for you. No, it got me. It was the little sod. Oh, is the game a bit loud? Okay, let me turn it down a smidge. Okay, is that better? Can you hear her leaping about like a crazy thing? Is that better? So I just want to make sure everyone's comfortable as insofar as I can for everybody. It is better. Excellent. Okay, good. Good. Okay, we put the fan on a little bit to get some air in here. Let's do this thing. There's a lot of buttons to remember when you're doing this. Definitely. It's fun. Doesn't mess about though. It does not mess about. I'm glad the sound is fixed. Ooh! Get out of the way, get out of the way, get out of the way! I think I might need one of those boss commands. Oh, I'm stuck, move! Ouch! Forgot I can parry. Come get him. With a little sneaky friend behind me. Cheat! I don't think that's the right command. Let me put one in quickly. That's an old command. Hold on. I'm going to change that one to fight. There we go. So I've changed that one to fight. Then we'll have boss. Elsie is either fighting a boss or having a very intense concentration moment. Please bear with her She will get her brain back online soon. Or die. Thanks. Just fix my typos, because, you know, I've got typos. Alright, let's try it now. It does. So yeah, boss and now fight should be sorted. Yeah, it's definitely got that kind of, it's very cute, but it's kind of relentless. There we go. Hey, we did it. So how was Casela finding it? I was there, but I kind of wasn't paying attention to the game, obviously, because I wanted to experience it for myself. Do you want to talk?
Did you see what she did to that monster? I told you she could help us. Great work, Kena. Let's keep going. We're getting close.
You are welcome, adorable, cute kids. Considering I don't like kids. It's not I don't like kids, just like I don't like most kids, if that makes sense. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, sorry, excuse me. I didn't sneeze on you, but you would think by the way she was looking at me that I had. Oh dear. I rattled my pee a little bit. What's back here? It's a little friend. Thank you. He didn't like how the controls. Oh, same. The controls are really like you have to get used to them. Had a great time. Overall, seemed to have a great time. Good. And thank you. I got the sneezes. Right, Moo seems to have forgiven me now. She's gone back to sleep. Let's get you, nasty poison. Go away. Nobody wants you here. There's a little bit left. Can I do one more? Come on, little dudes. Yeah, this is pretty unwieldy. There we go. There we go. Moo is with me, as ever. There is the brat. Look up. Oh, she's right on the corner. Look at her little face. Look at that pretty little face. Oh. She's like, will you just let me sleep, mummy? Will you just let me sleep? This one was headbutting me with her nose when I was on calls earlier, being like, pay attention to me. Pay attention to me. She's like, I hate you forever. I hate you forever. How dare you show me love? I'm going to go back to sleep now, okay? Off she goes. Oh no, she has. There she goes. You're a brat. You're a brat. She'll be back. And now I have cat hair all over my face. Can I go in here? There is a thing. Oh, it's a little bow. Love it. Ooh, and I got stuff. She's now licking herself, but it's not to clean herself. She probably could purr. She does do that. But she's currently licking herself like on her shoulders where I was holding her because she's trying to fix herself, aren't you? You're trying to fix yourself. You're a fashion plate. She's going at me. You're a fashion plate. I'm just copying what you do. Yeah. You're so predictable, Moomits. Yeah, she's just sitting there looking at me now as if to say, is it safe to come back up there or are you going to cuddle me again? Don't pretend you're not a cuddle slap most of the time, Moomins. She's like, yeah, but the camera's on. There'll be evidence of it. She's going to go sit in her box now.
Oh no! No!
Oh dear. I'm just going to say now, I don't do great with dead brother stories. For fairly obvious reasons. Right back, I'm going to head to Ben's. Oh, absolutely. Thank you for being here. Looks like it's going to be another fight in store. So pretty, this game. I feel a little bit like, and not that I want to criticise it because it is great, but I feel like it's one of those games that's gone cutesy on purpose because it's dark. You know the sort of thing I'm meaning?
What happened? What did you see when you put on Taro's mask?
Taro is here, but he's forgotten who he is. We need to find 3 relics to help him remember.
The forest is huge. How do we know where to look? Maybe Mr. Russo can help us. His house is up that way.
Mr. Rusu. Okay. Speak with Rusu to learn more about Taro's relics. I want to stay away from that poison. Guys, how do I get this down? So I don't think I can knock them down. Can I? No? Why are you all hanging out over here? There's food for you up here. I just can't get to it. Alright, so it won't let me... One more attempt. No, it won't let me do it. No. I'm not quite high enough, so what do I need to do? Do I hit the tree? And will that do anything? No. No. I'm going to have to figure out how to come back to that, I think. There's got to be something to trigger it. If I can't jump up there and hit them off, and the... actually, hold on, it's L and then A. So that just doesn't want to work for me for some reason. So pretty. What was that? Well, the fact he's just riding on her head. I was like, yeah, I'm just going to hang out here, thanks. Guess that's a package. Yep. Okay, bye! Alright, have a good one. Really sorry to leave, but my head hurts a lot. Too much gin. Not enough tonic. But yeah, so have a good one. I hope you get to sleep well, and I hope you don't have a hangover tomorrow. Big love. Big love for socks. Big love for socks. Can I get up on here? Yes, I can. It's beautiful. Nope, hiccups again. I'm having a lot lately, and I'm not entirely sure why. But I don't hiccup like normal people. I've probably told you this before, and you're probably like, for God's sake, Elsie, I've been told this story already. But yeah, I don't hiccup normally. Like, I'll hiccup once, and then it'll go away for like an hour, and then hiccup again. I don't like hic, like most people. Smelly is back! Have you forgiven me? Have you forgiven me? She's like, sort of. I'm sitting on your left instead of your right. I know she's definitely forgiven me when she sits on my right. And she's a silly willy. Ooh, I like that. Took me underwater for a sec. That was cool. Might fall asleep to this game. But on the bright side, you have a lurk till the end. And this, yeah, absolutely. I mean, obviously, you know, you guys being safe and well and happy and sleeping is important to me, and I know that you guys are, yeah, you're ahead of me, time-wise, so yeah, absolutely, don't worry about it. I'm just grateful that you've been here.
Rooster's house is so far away. You can see his lookout at the top of the cliffs.
Can indeed. Now just, oh, has that given me wet hair? It has, look, it's made me shiny. Because I've just got out the lake. Ah. Right, so now I just need to figure out how to get up there, which is obviously not going to be this way because that's blocked off. That way's blocked off, so it's going to have to be up this slope. Oh, thank you. I mean, it's a beautiful game, but it's a lot harder than you think it's going to be. But I want to go back on, because Bex and Casala were playing this earlier, and I definitely want to go back and see what they've done. I just didn't want to get spoiled on anything. Okay, here we go, another fisticuffs time. No, that way. there. Ah, move! I'm gonna die. Oh, can I not interact with that? God dang it! Give me some help! Alright, let's load the small ones up here. There we go, down I go. Oh no! Not lag! Alright, let me sort my hair out because it's fluttering around my face. Oh. There we go. Oh, it's tickling my cheek, something fierce. Okay. Itchy ear. Big guy didn't even come out that time. Oh no, that's absolutely fine. Feel free to lurk or turn off and completely and go to sleep. That's not a problem at all. I'm not planning it to be a late one tonight. I've got work in the morning. I've got a lot that I need to get done. Oh wait, no, that's health. I didn't want that yet. Crap. I meant to do that one. I'm on a stick! I'm gonna die because of birds. So much damage with that hit. Liz! How are you, my sweetie? How's Agent Carter? Dodge! Dodge when I press dodge! The dodge button is quite slow to react, to be fair. You have to dodge at a very specific moment or it won't go. Because look, it takes a second for her to actually dodge. Oh. Wrong button. That was my fault. Good. How far are you through? Just tell me sort of, yeah, halfway through season 1, halfway through season 2, something like that. That's fine. Right, note to yourself, don't press the wrong button this time. And don't throw bombs, you cheating little sod. Crap, that was a shield bump. Hey! No. Oh. Thank you. Right, big guy's out. 4 episodes left for season 2. Ooh. Oh, what the fuck? No, I call bullshit on that. I call bullshit on that. Come on. Come on, game. I don't like that you have to be a specific distance away from the things for this to trigger. It's a little bit annoying. I feel like I'm complaining about this game, and I actually do really like it, but you know when you're just getting used to something and you're picking up all the things that are difficult about it? Oh, what? You just got a backhander out? Cheek. The camera doesn't move all that well. Oh, I can lock on. Oh my god, I can lock on. Oh my god. I can lock onto things. We can do this. It's fine. Oi, why aren't you letting me attack you? Oh, there's still a little bugger over here. Right, you, bog off. Okay. Right. Let's pop a save, shall we? Did that do it? Yeah, Roosty Mountain. Okay.
One of Tara's memories. I should see where it leads me.
What's this? Oh my goodness! Friso, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, raiders. Hi. Wow. I wasn't expecting that at all. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you so much for everyone that followed. Has come in and has raided. Right. So as you can see, I'm currently playing Kena, Bridge of Spirits. Oh, wrong one, hold on. There we go. My name's Elsie, and here's a quick shout out. Thank you so much for the shout out.
It's fine, I wanted to get Lizzie in the game anyways.
Welcome in. Got myself all in a kerfuffle there, pressed the wrong button. I'm Elsie, or Epistrates. I'm playing Kena, Bridge of Spirits. Just working my way through. I'm currently chasing one of Taro's memories. But thank you so much. Oh, hydrate. Oh my goodness! Loopsy Daisy! Thank you for the follow. Actually, hold on. Corky Dancer. Corky Dancer is my 250th follow. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. So thank you to Corky Dancer. Thank you to Loopsy Daisy. Thank you to Rizzo for the follow. Thank you so much. And also Manic Killer, I think you followed as well. I just want to make sure that I did see that right. Thank you so much. Wow, guys, you've not only raided, but you've taken me to 253 followers. So I have been saying that when I hit 250 followers, I'm going to do a 12-hour stream. So I guess I'm going to be jumping on that as soon as I can. Wow, thank you. Yeah, that's really amazing. Thank you so much. Yeah, so I'm Elsie. I'm currently playing this. I usually play things like Final Fantasy XIV, Dead by Daylight, I play games like this, all sorts of things. I recently started Resident Evil for the first time. That's fun. I'm loving it so far. The controls, it's taking me a little bit of a while to get used to, but I am really, really liking it. I'm still quite at the beginning. Thank you so much, Nat. I'm from the UK. Yeah, I'm around sort of the London area at the moment, although I am looking to move southwest at some point. There's lots of wholesome yet kinky chaos. We're either wholesome or we're kinky. There's no sort of in between. And my cats often make an appearance. So yeah, that's me. So wow, I can't believe that I've got 250. That's amazing. Oh, and then Nightbot's decided to say the same thing that I just have. Thanks, Nightbot. London is beautiful. I do like it here. We are looking to move out to the coast-ish at some point. Oh, and Jimmy, thank you so much. I've just seen the follow pop through. And I Petty Cake. Oh, I'm South London. South London, innit, bruv? Yeah, no, I'm South London, but yeah, it's nice to see people from the area. I was like, oh my gosh. So yeah, wow, thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. Yeah, I'm just going to pop a quick link into chat. So this link is actually my page. All you need to do is click that link and it will refresh it so that it counts the viewers towards me, because Twitch doesn't count it if it's a raid. You don't have to, obviously, but if you do, I would appreciate it and it'll help the stream greatly. Yeah, so I was just actually admiring the view down here, because that's the area that we've just been fighting in. It's now all nice and green. And we are following this memory. Oh, I need to put it back to normal screen. I'm a bit discombobulated. Thank you, in a good way. Your family at South London. Yeah, South London in it. We're proper Londoners. We're proper. Oh wow. No, I'm really blown away. Thank you guys. I recently did my first ever 12-hour stream on Sunday, actually. This is going to be something, right? Ah, here we go. Use mask. For my 1-year Twitchversary. Regrowth, okay. Yeah, I might have to. It is adorable. It's adorable, but it's actually really quite difficult. Like it doesn't mess about, this game. Like, if it's going to kill you, it's going to kill you. Alright, so let's use the rot. I didn't actually see on the shout out, what was it that you were playing, Rizzo, sorry. Ah, I can control this. I can control this. Ah. Wait, not this way. Hold on. Where am I going? What do I need to... Maybe I don't actually need to attack it. Oh, it's over there. This little thing is quite hard to control. I'm not going to lie. Call of Duty Warzone. Ooh. I haven't played Ori. I do want to, but I haven't played it. It's one of on my big to-do list. Unfortunately, my big to-do list tends to miss out to my sort of almost nightly DVD and my addiction to Final Fantasy XIV. But I am planning to do it. For Rizzo for Shizzo. I like it. I'm on board. And I will drop you a follow, Rizzo, as soon as I'm done. Brilizzo is Rizzo. Nice. Once you hit 14 hours, you go automatic. Ah, maybe I will give it a go. I'd have to ask my partner and see if they were okay with it. You just wanted to see what the game was about. Nice. Ashmade Borderlands 3, Bloodhunt and Fall Guys today. 3 games. Nice. Yeah, I'll definitely have to check it out. I haven't played Borderlands, but I've got it, and it's one of those games I want to do, but I'm not very good at. So, but you know, we're all about embracing the fail on this channel. In fact, my starter screen is Elsie fails at games and chats nonsense, which pretty much sums up this channel. Before I get spoilers, I'm dipping out. Absolutely. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, it's great. Thank you. Have a good one. And take care of yourself. A couple of my friends were playing this earlier, and I couldn't watch the streams because I knew I was playing it. Let's see if we can get rid of these poison bits. There we go. Good as new. Interact. Let's see what this is going to tell me. Oh no, she's going to give me a load of shards. Okay. I love the fact he's just sitting on his head, look! That's super cute. These rots are adorable and I want one. I definitely want one. But enjoy your dinner. Yes, absolutely. Go unwind, do what you need to do. I know how tiring streaming can be sometimes, especially when you've been doing it a while. You know, it's been a long one. But yeah, definitely look after yourself, hydrate, eat, all of that good stuff. I'm guessing it's not going to allow me up here. No, it's not. This way? Let's see what's over here. Usually if you go the more tricky route, I've found that you tend to find something. So you have to use this pulse to find hidden things to interact with, such as little rots hanging out under rocks and things. I'm going to go this way. Let's see. Is there anything over here? Oh, food. Come get your food. So you have to feed them as well. Makes them happy. Yeah. There they go. Oh, chop, 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 chop. Okay. They are, aren't they?
Bruce's house. But the trees look funny. Let's keep going.
Yeah, so these little guys, I've collected, I think, 10 of them. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We've got 11 of them. Alright, triggered the warp spot, which I haven't actually used yet. I'm just trying to unlock as many as I can. Also, if anyone needs to get some... Oh, absolutely. Exactly, Nats. We're all about taking care of yourself and, you know, looking after each other on this channel. So if you do need to go and get any sort of refreshment or rest, please feel free to do so. Whether you're here lurking or chatting. Ooh, slidey slide. Nice. Ooh, oh, that's not so nice. How far back do I go? Okay. I was like, oh, this is cool. No, I'm dead. Okay, so this way, wasn't it? Right, so that was where I slid. I wonder if it'll let me do it this way. I wonder if it'll be a bit safer. Yeah, so I just didn't want to slide down there because that kills me. Gotcha. And we have death. Okay. I am on a console. Oh, no. I am on a console. I'm on a PlayStation 5. I was extremely lucky to get it. Basically, my husband works for a store that did have them for a while, and 2 people didn't come and collect their pre-orders, and they'd mentioned so much that I was looking for because I'm a gamer and he's not. I was looking for a console, and because people didn't come and get their pre-orders, the store manager actually contacted them and said, I know your wife wants one, I'm taking the other one, but if you pay for it now, you can take it home on your lunch break. So he just called me up and he's like, do you still want it? And I was like, absolutely, yes, I want it. And he was like, right, okay, get off the phone, because I'm on the phone a lot for work, and be ready because... Well, that's interesting. Can I do anything up here, or is it... I'm wondering if I can do something later, if that's just a funky thing. Yeah, so he was like, get off the phone because I'm bringing it home, and I was like, is it a disc one? Or he's like, I don't know. I was like, I hope it's a disc one, but I'll take it if it's not. And it luckily was a disc one. But yeah, it was really like, oh my god, I'm so lucky to get this. Right, I'm going to slide down here again, but I'm going to see if I can aim it. Okay, where did I land? I think I broke the game. Yeah. Don't think I was supposed to do that. Alright, so I'm guessing that's a bad way to go. So that's the warp. I'm going to need to go up there somehow, because this way just leads to death. But how do I get up there without dying? I think I'm just going to have to jump very, very quickly. No, no, jump. Jump. Can I jump across there? It's not very clear what you can and can't do in this game. You've kind of just got to launch yourself and hope. Well, that's just going to kill me down there. Let me try this. Oh, that won't work. Aha. Right. Can I interact with this at all? No. Alright, let's see if I can get across here. And then... It's not back here again, actually. Do I have to go round? Oh, it's a roundy. It's a loopy-loop. Of course it is. Come on, Elsie. Oh, by the way, just call me Elsie. It's much easier than Epistrates. Okay, so I'm up here now. And I'm going to try and launch myself over there. Oh, God, she's strong, isn't she? Strong. Okay, and then across. Oh, I'm feeling very Uncharted right now. I'm feeling very Uncharted right now. Off to wind down for the evening. It was a pleasure dropping by. Thank you, and I hope you drop by again at some point, Lucy Daisy. My general schedule is Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday. So I do evening, sort of late afternoon GMT, and I also do occasionally do bonus streams on Saturdays. But yeah, I'm definitely getting Uncharted feelings from this one, from this part of the game. Okay, well I made it. Let's see. I'm feeling like you can get something over here, but I feel like this is the right way to go. So I'm just going to have a quick look and see if there's anything hidden around here. Because I know if I was a game developer, that's the sort of thing I'd do. Thank you. Oh, I really look forward to seeing you again. Thank you so much, Daisy. Oh, and if anyone does, obviously you don't have to, but if anyone does want to join the Discord, please feel free. There's lots of pictures and talk of food and pets and, aha, there is a secret something in here. What are you, little friend? Interact. Is it a hat? Spirit mail. You have found something that belonged to a villager. Return it to their house in the village. The location is marked on your map. Okay, not entirely sure how it came to be up here, but it did. Well, I'm glad I checked that out. Oh! That was the wrong box. Let's try that again, shall we? Oh dear. Grab ledge, please. Don't jump. Oh dear. Like I said, we get lots of fail on this channel. Okay. Let's see where we are. Up we go. So that little pulse thing helps me find hidden objects up this way. Oh look, they're showing me the way. My little friends. My little rotty friends. Kind of nice if they were called something other than rot, but you know, it is what it is. There's probably a reason for it. Because they eat poison maybe. Okay, and then I can't go up there. Oh, here we go. Is that going to kill me? Yes, that will kill me. So I'm right the way over the other side here now. Ah, there we go. Alright. Made it across. Go team.
There she is.
Oh, Hello, kids. How did you get over it so easy?
The bridge is broken. Maybe the rock can help.
Alright.
Alright. What am I aiming for?
Hurry! I don't think they can hold it for long.
Oh, oh! There we go. Thank you, my friends. So, search for Rusu at his lookout on top of the cliffs. And there it goes again. They're strong little dudes. Okay, we've got more poison up here.
That corruption is powerful. There must be a relic nearby. I need to find another way around.
Another way around to what, though? There's a bunch of different directions here. I'm guessing I need to do a fight. Oh, that's a big guy. That's a big guy. Gotcha. Okay, thank you for being here, Nats, my lovely. Thank you for being here and have a good sleep. Thank you so much. Always appreciated, always loved. Gotcha. Have that. Oh, ow. Ouchies. There you are. Where did the big guy go? I'm a bit nervous about that. So the guys with the shields you have to do a big attack on. Can I do this yet? No. I've still got... Ah, there's one up there. Alright. Oh, it's got a creepy face on it. It's got a creepy face on it. Nobody likes that. Boom. Did it. Nice. Oh, there's some sort of temple back here. I wonder where the other crystals are. Always, Nats. We love you in here. Oh, there's a broken crystal here. Who's got? Can you fix it? No. Move it there. See if that works. That. Maybe it goes down.
Over there.
Down this way to reflect up to that from there, maybe? To something. Put it here. This game seems chill. It is chill, but there are tough bits, definitely. So the soundtrack and the the sort of the feel of it, the style of it is very chill, but I had a couple of people in here earlier that were like, yeah, it seems a bit Dark Souls-y in the fighting. Did that work? I guess not. So that reflected from there up to there. Maybe it was over here and I just didn't get the angle right. I'll try that again. All the games I play are only tough bits. Yeah, I like to play a lot of like RPGs. I also play things like Dead by Daylight, which obviously is not the easiest thing in the world. And I do admit I cuss a lot when I'm playing that game. But yeah, so when it comes to things like, I have played like Destiny and stuff like that before. I'm just not very good at them. Try that again, let's see if that works. Yes, got it. Let's see what's in here. Actually, I'm going to save it quickly. let's save that. Oh, nice. Well, I might have to add each other on DVD at some point. Play. I usually play Survivor. I don't really play Killer. I do want to start playing Killer a little bit. But yeah, got a bit of a DVD crew going on that we play with. Alright, well, I'm guessing I don't want to fall down that deep, deep hole. So let's try and jump across and hope that we live. Yay! Oh, there's another one. Ah, sneaky game. Sneaky, sneaky. So that sort of spirit pulse she does lights up these things so you can see where you're going. Which I didn't figure out at first. I was running around like an idiot in the first cave trying to figure out how to open things. Okay, so there's poison in here as well. Yeah, so there's going to be another fighty fight in here. I wonder if this is where the big guy went. Doesn't look pleasant, does it? Yep, there he is. Alright, Kappa. Okay, I've not fought one of these before, so... Oh, he's a teleporter. Okay. Wow. Oh, bombs. Bombs that turn into enemies. Gotcha, gotcha. What was that? Oh. Okay, so I'm not losing health by standing on there, so that's good to know. Don't get stupid minions, I want to hit you. Get fighty and smash you in the face with things. Or sneak. Coward. Quite like a girl with a glow stick. He's such a coward. He should have been called Coward, not Kappa. You're up there now, okay? Whoa. Ooh, ouch. Move up! No, 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 no. Okay, so second phase is significantly more difficult, but he's still a coward. Oh, now he's bringing up these guys. Yes, I know there's a third one. I saw ya. I saw ya. You bring the high... Oh, what's Liz put? Hold on. Oh, Casala's here! Hey! How did you do on this fight? Hey, look at this game. Casala, welcome in. Yeah, Liz, thank you. That's 30k points here. I'm no longer rich. No! On a prediction, but it's okay because he got... Oh, because Lita got them all. Oh, she did. Yes, she did on the thingy yesterday. Bring the high stakes. Yeah, feel free to do another prediction. See if you can win them back. Although we don't want to get into a gambling thing. But yeah, I'm going to do some shout outs in a minute because... Oh, no, I don't want to say the same. Oh! I don't think I'm going to save the game there. That's what happens when you pause things mid-boss fight. Alright. How far did you get to say when you were playing earlier? I'll give you a shout out in a minute. And we had a lovely raid by Rizzo, who's in the chat, which I'm going to give her a proper shout out in a minute as well, or them. A proper shout out. I didn't mean to assume you gender that. But yeah, so ouch. Well, I might die because I shouldn't have been silly and got hit by that one. Oh. So this guy is reminding me of
Baby, are you down?
Thank you. Thank you for the shout out, Liz. I'm assuming it was Liz. Ouch. Yeah, I was going to say, this guy's kind of reminding me of Thingy. The Stranger Things guy. Demogorgon from DVD. The way he jumps in and out of portals. Alright, where are you, Kappa? Get your butt down here and do your own bleeding fighting. Dang it! Gotcha! You cheeky little sod. Come here and fight me. I have a stick and I'm not afraid to use it. I am almost dead. But I don't really want to die and have to do this again. Oh, I'm not using your freaking bombs again, dude. No! Hey, thank you, Sensational! I cannot wait till I can juice work hours so I can hang out more on Twitch. Oh, no, that's absolutely fine, Liz. We just love you being here. We just love you in general. Yeah, absolutely. Right, well, I'm going to do a couple of quick shout-outs because there's some absolutely lovely people in the chat right now. And I think you should all get to know one another.
Do the David Attenborough voice.
Nambi could be 5 billion years old, and we may never know, because here is their natural habitat. David Attenborough. Yeah.
There we go. It is, as a wild lizard's appeared. It's me!
Yo, I mantled that car. That was insane. I freaking parkoured that.
Take it that way. What does that leave me? Bones. Do you want me to become Bones?
Mario.
I nearly did. No, this isn't the quote.
Oh, let me turn that off because we've hit 250 followers. Thank you so much to Rizzo for trusting us with her community. So let me just take that out of the timers.
Nicholas, Luke. We'll go Vicola's noise chat. We're going to Vicola's noise chat. If you can understand what I mean, then I'll see you there.
Okay, so I've just changed that so it won't keep coming up with the same thing because it's no longer valid. I know, I've got 250, which means guess who's doing another 12-hour stream? I know, 12 more hours of this face. Aren't you lucky? But now that I know that I can do it, illness aside, now that I know I can do it, I will be doing it. Right, if we do have any mods still in the chat, if someone could drop a quick boss, exclamation point boss, I would appreciate it. Go over there again. Get over there before it disappears. Go. Gotcha. He's such a wuss. Come here, Kappa, you old wuss. I can't believe you can do that short throw. Cheap. So I have to wait until he's thrown it. Well, that was a rookie mistake that I didn't make the first time, so I'm not entirely sure I made it that time, but there you go. Probably the fact that I've nearly finished that last one. But that's how we roll on this channel. We get tipsy and we play games. Right, there you are. Smacky, smacky, punchy, punchy. Well, not punchy, punchy so much as smacky, smacky, but smacky, 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 smacky. Oh, I tried to dodge, it didn't work. Oh, stop with this crap. Come on, you. Nobody likes a cheater. Do you know what's funny is a load of my Nightbot commands weren't working, and now all of a sudden they seem to all be popping at the same time. I'm going to have a look at it and see what the heck's going on there. Because, yeah, they just didn't work for weeks, and now all of a sudden, without me changing anything, they're all like, hey, let me pop right now. Faster borrower, that's for sure. Oh, got him! Where were we? Hi! Yeah, Nightbot, you're kind of on one right now. You don't quite need to do that many in one go. I'm going to have to look into it and see what's going on there. Alright guys, you know what to do. Let's celebrate my first shoot of this castle. Alright, what's that? Did you find the spirit mail, Sailor? Oh, can I use that? Yes, I can. Gimme, 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 gimme. Ken, I might be spiritual, but I am not. Give me the stuff. I am a loot goblin. Did you find the spirit mail outside? On the little sort of Uncharted-like bit.
Hey, Hannah, you made it. I think we found Mr. Russo. Come on, this way.
Okay, let's go.
Can you pick that up?
I'm not entirely sure yet what that does. It might just make the spirits happy with me. I'm picking those up. You think so? Yeah, so I went on a bit of a journey around the bit, you know, with the Uncharted bit where you're dangling off the edge of the cliff. If you go all the way round, there's a secret in there. Because as I used to say to my brothers and sibling when when they were younger, was, what do we do in video games? Look everywhere! There you go. It's one of my favourite memories of them, actually. Here we go. Cutscene. I don't know where the right way and the wrong way. No, me either. I'm just going with the flow. Getting killed. I go where I think I shouldn't hit the objective. Yeah.
We brought our friend Kena. She's here to help Taro.
Hello, bird person.
The power of the mountain shrine is connected to everything in this forest. The trees here grew strong, drawing on its energy. And the land was once in perfect balance. But like all things, the mountain shrine follows a natural cycle. One that our village struggled to understand.
I'm guessing that's it up there.
As the shrine's power began to fade, a devastating famine struck our village. Taro lost his parents, and he was left to take care of Benny and Saya. I should have done more to help Taro. And now I can only watch as his spirit struggles.
We can still help Taro, Lucy. There's a relic covered by the corruption at your house. But I need a way to break through.
That weapon you carry, I sense it holds a deeper power.
The staff belonged to my father. It's been in our family.
Pretty
for
sturdy
generations.
considering I'm smacking things with it on the regular.
He must have been a great spirit guide. I may be powerless against the corruption, but I can teach you a new way to fight it back.
That's
To a
that,
trained
that's
archer,
nice.
the bow is simply an extension of the body.
Ooh, okay.
A spirit guide's staff is no different.
Oh, I thought he was going to say I'm going to give you a bow.
Ground yourself. Feel the energy of the mountain. Draw on its power.
Oh, she kind of is. We have a bow now. We have a bow now. Yes. This is fantastic. I used to love archery when I was younger. Wouldn't mind taking it up if I had the time to do it.
Try using your bow on these targets. When you are finished, feel free to practice at the other stations I've set up.
Okay. Press and hold L2 to aim. While holding L2, press and release R2 to fire an arrow. Oh, I can feel that. Is that supposed to be like the tension in the... I don't normally like vibrations and haptic and all of that. Was that just the one chance I got? Alright, let's try again. Oh, how do I try again?
Back again?
Yes, please. They went very quickly. Yeah, because normally it makes my hands feel a bit funny and I don't like it very much, but this isn't too bad.
Wow, great shot. Woohoo!
Okay, so what are the targets? Oh, hello, Rot. Is there one of your friends under there? Oh no, it's a fallen over fox. Right, he said something about other targets, didn't he? Or is that a walk point? Yeah. Alright, I'll go back and speak to him. I think you can turn them off. I didn't see it in the options, but I'll have another look. I say normally I do turn them off, and I know that a lot of games I play, I make it a lot harder for myself by not having them. I just don't really like the way it feels, and it throws me off more than anything else.
Back again? I'll toss up.
Alright, may as well. Can't hurt to get the extra practice.
Your bow is awesome.
So, what other targets did he want me to shoot at? Oh, that's just the regular one, so yeah, okay. That's the warp area. It's down here. I am really enjoying this game so far. It's different to what I was expecting, to be honest. But not in a bad way. It's kind of a bit of a mix of some other games. Which is unsurprising really, because most games are these days. It's very rare to find something that's wholly original. But it's pretty original. I like it so far. I'll probably do a little bit of just sort of running about, getting more used to the controls off screen. But I do definitely... Oh, that takes me back down into the thing, doesn't it? Yeah, this is the way I came from. Yeah, very back to basics. There's not a lot of nonsense frills on this, and the graphics are just beautiful, aren't they? I mean, look at this. It feels a bit like an interactive Disney game, doesn't it? I mean, when we first saw the first Spirit, I was really tempted to be like Grandma Tala. But I thought, no, I'm not going to go there. And then I just did. So this is the way I came up. I might pop a manual save. Let me have a look at the options, controls. Yeah, no, I'm not seeing a... Oh well. It's not the end of the world. Like I say, it's not constant. Some games it's just constant thing vibrating, and I can't deal with that. Oh, here we go. He's just teleported himself down here.
Right there.
Lazy. You could have done that yourself.
Focus is critical. Fully draw the bow, and your arrows will be more powerful.
Oh, I see.
Hold the lever to drop the targets. See if you can hit them before they reset.
There. Wow, great shot.
Thank you.
Not bad. There are other challenges on this peak.
So how much further ahead did you get, Sailor? Because you're just naturally better at this sort of game than I am. Corruption.
You'll need to move quickly for this one. Follow the path and hit all 6 targets before time runs out.
Okay.
Ready, go.
Ooh, crap. Now this feels like Brave. Oh, crap. Not even close. Dang it. Alright, let's try again. Hey, King Retro, how are you, my friend? I saw your comment on my YouTube video the other day. Thank you so much, even though it was only an uploaded stream. I still appreciate it. Yeah, a bit more further, discover the game's very short, so... Oh, really? Wow, okay. I didn't realise it was going to be, it was that short. I'm definitely going to do some exploring. Oh, that's the wrong. Does my time start now? No, I think I need to stop talking to him.
You'll need to destroy all the targets to progress. There are 3 difficulty levels.
Wait.
Here, you'll need to
Yeah, I
destroy
got
all
that
the
bit.
targets to progress.
Right there.
Whoop. Why is it not dropping? Ah, dang it. Oh, that kind of bent. That was weird. How do I trick... Is it this one? Oh no, that's these ones. Oh, ah! Wrong button, dang it. Okay, let's figure this out. Also, how do I get these off of here? Can I shoot them? Ah, there we go. So that'll obviously be how I get the other ones back at the village.
Over there.
Have some noms.
Over there. Right there.
To prove this week, we're having one of our vegetarian weeks. Can I shoot that? Shoot all the things. Ah, hello. We have a new friend. I think I bugged the game, yeah. Oh, thank you, and thank you again so much for the raid. Yeah, like I said, I do Tuesdays, Thursdays, Sundays, and occasional bonus Saturdays. And if anyone does want to hang out on the Discord, it's just a nice, chill atmosphere in there. And, yeah, obviously we'd be happy to have any of you. But thank you so much for the raid. It really means a lot. Thank you. I'm just going to shoot random shit now. Found a new friendie. Alright, he's just teleported back over here. Let's see if I can
Not
unbug.
bad. There are other challenges on this peak.
There.
No.
That was pretty cool.
Do I get thingies every time I do this then? Let's try it again and test that theory. Because if you do, you basically just come here and farm crystals, wouldn't you? Yeah, you do. I guess you can farm crystals there.
Not bad.
Excuse me?
There are other challenges on this peak.
Well, I say if it's as short as you're saying, that would explain why it was significantly cheaper than I was expecting it to be when I ordered it. Hat cart discovered. Give me hats. Look how cute they are. Oh, I want to give... Have you tressed all yours in cake hats? If you haven't, I want to know why. Then we don't have these ones down here. These ones are 500? 1,000? Ooh, big hats. But yeah, if you haven't dressed all yours in cakes, I would like to know why. Goldenrod. Okay, does that do anything different? I think it just looks different. It's cool though. I like the skybox in the background. The mountains look a bit flat. Everything else is alright. I'm going to shoot it because I can.
Go.
He's wearing his little party hat. Oh, here we go. Okay, so you don't get extra thingies out of that one.
Here, you'll need to destroy all the targets to progress. There are 3 difficulty levels.
how do I...
Over there.
Wow, great shot.
Yeah.
Okay, next one. Come on then. The bow doesn't always pull when you want it to. You have to wait for her animation to go. Come on. Does that mean I can progress?
Choose your shots wisely. Firing too quickly will drain the
Oh, that
spell's
might be it.
energy. You'll lose time waiting for it to recharge. Choose your shots wisely.
So does that mean I can progress? I want to try and trigger this one again. I don't know why. So that's obviously what that number in there. Oh, look at them in their little hats. I love you guys. Can I talk to you guys, or is it just him? No, it's just him.
Choose your shots
Yeah, I
wisely.
know. Where's the backup one?
Over there.
See if this has got any new... No, they're just in a line again.
Great shot, Kana.
Where was the start of the one down the path?
Back again.
Okay, so this is just the first one again.
Wow, great shot.
Okay, so the longer I hold it, the more powerful the shot, but also the faster the energy depletes. That makes sense. That makes sense. Does make sense. Alright, so that was that one. We've picked that up. We've done the warp. Let me do a save. I was trying to find the beginning of the... Here's a little cake boy. I'm going to call that one Casela. That's just those dropping from the thingy. Is it over here?
Shoot the painted
You know it.
whirlybird to begin. Aim quickly and hit them all in the air.
Okay. Or that. Or that. Oh, no. Oh, painted. That one's painted. Let me wait for that to...
Perfect.
It seems like you've mastered this exercise.
Thank you. Now, where's the other one? The one where I was too slow getting off the mark.
Manifestations of corruption patrol the path ahead. Your bow should help clear the way.
Okay, so I couldn't find the beginning of that one anyway, but... Oh, okay, I thought I was going to keep spinning then. Ooh, wait, where did that just come from? Oh, you up there, you little sod. Okay, stop chattering like a cross between a monkey and a bird. It's creepy. Where are you? Where are you, you little shit? Ah. Okay, I got him. Good. It's pretty close though. Why not? No. Okay, what do I need to hit to drop that? Does that actually do anything? No. It does look like it's got something there. No. Maybe it's something on this side.
Can you pick that up?
Wait, what? What's that? Do I need to shoot that? Maybe? I don't know if that's just a weird reflection or if that's something I need to interact with. I'm guessing it's a weird reflection. Let's see. I can't get back up there because I slid down. So there's only one way to go. It ain't down there. Is there something over here with the foxes, or was that just a... There's probably going to be like a trophy for picking up all the foxes and that'll be it. Is that a thing down there to open it? No. Three up there maybe? No. Can I use them from here? There's got to be a way to do it, so I just got to figure it out. Bye. There's no invisible wall there. Alright. There's definitely something that will trigger this. But what? Any ideas, chat? Do I just have to get as close as possible to this without falling off the edge? I don't actually know where the line is on this rock, so this could be hilariously awful. And you would think that, because it looks like it's got some sort of thing under it that it would react to.
There.
It was that simple. It was that simple. I think I overthink things a lot. There we go. Thank you.
This broken path leads to my house. The corruption there is powerful.
What's going on,
Be
Bex?
careful, Kayla.
I'm up to Rusu, got my bow, got hats. Come on, little dudes, come by and show Bex your hats. Look at their little hats. This one's Casela because he's got a cake on his head. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. Now that I've figured out a little bit of like what the heck I'm doing. Which one's jump again? That one. Now that I've figured out a little bit of what I'm doing, I'm enjoying it. Is that a good thing, or is that... Ah! Me likey! Meditation spot discovered. Rest here and center yourself to permanently increase your maximum health. Yes, please. Abso-fucking-lutely. Now, I'm not so keen on the skybox from that angle. It makes it look it's really obvious, the skybox. Like, you know it's a skybox, but it's too obvious, you know? Let's watch this scene play out. Oh, look at my little golden one. How many hours? Well, I've been streaming for 3 hours, so just shy of 3 hours, because I started a couple of minutes into stream with after my starting screen thing. Well, that felt like sushi, didn't it? Got some sushi, ma. I'm guessing that was actually a secret spot. Meow. So let's save that. You're like 4 hours at this point. Cool. Oh, don't yeet me off the bridge, off the side like you did last time I did one of these. It's like, hey, here's a chasm that you're going to fall into and die. I'm not very good at steering, am I? Okay. Watch Casella make another joke about my driving. These little bastards. I don't like them. Get down here. Oh, there's one behind me. Oh no, it's just chucking shit from at me from above again. Where are you, little fucker? There. Have that. There's more than one! Aha! Have that. Yeah, you're not dancing anymore, are you? Prick. Go in. Jada! Go eat. Go eat. Oh, big boy. Wow, big boy. I'm guessing I don't want to get hit by you. Well, I just whacked you in your brittle butt. Oh, that's got a big swing. Move, move, move! Is anyone else that's played this so far finding that the dodge is a little bit dodgy, for want of a better word? Because I didn't actually mean to make a pun there. No, 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 no. Fuck off, fuck off, fuck off. No, 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 no. Oh. God damn it. Gimme. I don't like how big a swing you've got, especially when I can't see you. And I just remembered that you can buckle on, which I found out by accident earlier. No, don't be down, don't be down, don't be down. Shit, I've already used that one and I can't get to the other one. I'm going to die. Boop. No! Oh my god! Move. Shit, down, dead. This game does not fuck about. Right. I'm gonna go for a stress rate. I am going to go for a stress wee, and I will be back in a moment. Enjoy the rip. Oh, I forgot about that. Let me see if this is, by the way, let me see if I did actually fix that that command, because it wasn't working the other day. And I was very miffed, because I want it to work. I've been dehydrating. I've gone through a glass. I'll have a second one. I know it's a work night, but you know, sometimes you just gotta do it. Sometimes you just gotta do it. Right. Let's see if it works. No, it still doesn't work. Oops. I don't know why. Let me see if it works with just one. Because I forgot to test it off stream, that's the problem. Actually, it doesn't work with one either. I'm going to have to figure out why that command doesn't work. But anyway, big fat rip for me. And I'm going to go have a stress wee and then fill up my wine. I'll be back. There we go. Got there the long way, but we got there. See you in a bit.
you.
Okay, seriously, look how cute this waiting screen is. That's ridiculously cute. Will that do for you, Jada? Will that do? We dehydrate on this channel. Okay. Oh, no, don't open that. Come on. Come on, computer. You know that's not what we wanted. Oh, Moomins, you upside down and looking at me because you're a ridiculous creature. Hello. She looks so super cute. I'm just going to take a quick picture because obviously you won't be able to see it. Come on, come on. Okay, I'm going to pop this in Discord really quickly because this is just the cutest. Pets! And you can see the ridiculousness of the cutie butt.
This broken path leads to my house.
Oh wait, no, I have to do all the bullshit with the fucking monkey bird things again. Get dang it. Oh, it's just told me it's gone unstable. Hopefully you can still see and hear okay. Ah, I missed it. Can I shoot that? No. Alright. Got all the monkey bird things. Really? Fucking really? Alright, forget the bow. Forget the bow. Oh my god. I'm actually fucking shooting right now. I normally like it, but I am dying a horrible death right now. Maybe I should have stayed leading this book because I was doing better before I took that quick break. Stuck! 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 I can't get out! I'm stuck! Oh, this game! This is the second time I bugged it out. Fucking hell. Oh, have you played it already? Well, I'm not sure I'm going to count that one because I got totally stuck there. Let's try again, shall we? What? I drive like someone who's just passed their test. Bashing into everything. Okay. Let's see if I can get this sod this time. Have you finished it yet? Also, let me give you a quick shout out because Marzek is good people.
I do not remember what's gonna happen here. Oh! Thank you for the heals. Ah! Jesus Christ! Remember how I'm never able to hear those stickers?
Oh, just missed that one. I was going to get him twice. Ah, fuck. That's not even the right weapon. Now, as far as you're stopped after this boss. Ah! You stopped fighting and you murdered him. Oh, nice. I would like some of that luck, please. If you're handing it out. Ah, missed. Gotcha, you little bitch. I'm also going to do a Vex shout out.
No. No.
Gotta hear your dulcet tones at least once a day, Vex.
Wait, what? Oh, what? Yay!
Wait, is the clip actually playing? Why can't I dodge that big attack? It's pissing me off. Why can't I dodge this big attack? If you jump in the air and aim, you slow down time! Seriously? Marzek. My friend. Thank you. Boba! Hey, how are you, my friend? How have you been? Carefully time your dodges, that's the key to this one. Yeah, I'm going to try again, but now that I know that I can do that, I mean, I had no idea you could do that. But hey, I'm going to give a shout out to Boba as well. I'm good. Hubs is good as well. He's asleep at the moment. Yeah, so Boba is actually someone I know IRL. How's the wife and boy and the dogs? How's everyone doing? I'm currently playing this game, which is surprisingly hard, but it's really good. And I've hit 250 followers today.
Someone clip that. That was a great shot.
Good, that's got a new puppy a few weeks back. Oh, cute. I'll definitely tell Hubs about that. I accidentally found out myself. They would notice. No, there's not. This game does not hold your hand. Like, you just have to figure shit out yourself. Or ask Bex, because she's the one that helped me get out of the cave in the first place, because I immediately forgot that you could do the pulse thing. But yeah, so let's see if we can get these fucking monkeys. Gotcha, bitch. Yeah, didn't like that, did you? Oh, I didn't move quickly enough for that one. I was going to dodge. Got that one though. So what you were doing, sneaky bugger. There we go. Is that all of them? Yeah. Puppies look like long legs at the moment. He is a tall boy. He is a tall boy. Oh, you can actually stop his attack. Okay, maybe not fuck the bow then. Well, that didn't work that time, did it? I'm not doing very good at this boss. The boss that burrows is my... Do you know what? I got him, I think, second time round, and the first time, I can't remember what I did, but it was more like a mechanics error than anything else. This one I'm having a tough time with. But we'll get there, we'll get there. Like I say, it probably doesn't help that this is my second one of the night. But as I said earlier, that's how we roll on this channel. We do a full day's work, play a bit of Final Fantasy 14, have some dinner, then jump on this. We had, what was it, spinach and sweet potato dal today, and that was very yummy. And then I had strawberries and yoghurt for dessert, and it was all very good. But I needed something pretty hefty because I thought I was alright at lunch, and so I had like a little bit of food. Obviously it wasn't enough because after I got off my last call, my hands started like really shaking, way more than usual. I do have pretty shaky hands anyway, but yeah, I started like getting really lightheaded and shaky, so we had quite a big dinner and obviously I had a lot of strawberries and yoghurt to try and sort of sort my body out a little bit, because I was like, oh, I can't hold my hand, I feel like I'm going to faint. But it was very yummy, and I put a picture of it just because we're back to doing our vegetarian week. We do 2 vegetarian weeks every month, and we're back to doing that. We didn't do it so much in the heat because with veggie food you have to do a lot of roasting, and we didn't want to heat the flap any more than it already was. Ah, right, it's because it was a headshot. I see, right. I'm relying on the bow too much, I think. I need to try and alternate it. Where's my little... Well, I thought the dungeon I was playing earlier was hard. Why? There's another... gold things. I want to aim for the gold things. No! That's the wrong button completely. You're having dinner right now? Oh my gosh, and you're later than me. Why are you eating so late, my friend? You rarely roast stuff. Oh, really? No, we have a lot of like...
Focus, Elsie. Empty your mind. Stop talking and kick this guy's ass.
Stop talking? But thank you very much for the bit, Smartek. It's very, very appreciated. I've been given my instructions. And you got a Tifa as well. I wish I'd have to do these friggin' monkeys first. Remember, you got a... What shield block? Oh! Yeah, I've forgotten about that. Thank you, Kasela. Much appreciated. Why didn't that go off? Oh, I need to recharge my bow, that's why. With a friend using the shield, it stuns you because he hits too hard and it's a perfect parry. Yeah, that didn't work. Oh, I forgot I could unlock skills. Yes, thank you. I'm crap at this, aren't I? Well, I'm playing at PlayStation 5. No, I have not unlocked anything because I am a silly person. Oh, it's on the Epic Store as well. There you go, Epic Store. Sprint attack, parry counter. I can't afford those. Rot hammer. Hold R2 that can strike from a distance. What do you reckon I should get? The sprint attack lie or the rot hammer? I've just been playing through the game. Is that why I'm getting absolutely pounded at the moment? Am I really underleveled? Whoops. I'll go with this one. So you're saying I should go back and get more karma? You know what I'm like. You know what I'm like. Well, there you go. It's me being a silly. Okay, so I need to go back then, I'm assuming. What's jump? That's jump. I have to keep reminding myself what jump is, because I'm used to pressing... not down there, I've already been down there. Must be this way then. I'm used to pressing triangle for my other game. At this point you had enough to unlock loads. Okay, well obviously I've not been grinding enough. I'll put him up. Wait, I can't get back up there, can I? Have I got a walk thingy around here? I don't know if I can go back up. That's not going to let me get back up there. Worth a try. You haven't explored enough. Okay. I hope I haven't soft locked myself. I can walk. Okay, good. How far back do you reckon I should go? I've kind of just been on a straight head through the game. 20 level 2. Oops. I'm going to go back here and we'll travel through. That might explain why I'm having so much difficulty. I did the same thing in Intermission for Yuffie, blasted all the way through and then came up against a boss that I couldn't fight because I was way underleveled.
Over there.
Get chomping, guys. Cursed chest. Oh, okay. Beat the snot out of you. His head makes it look a little bit like Rick from Rick and Morty. And I'm only thinking that because Hubs has been watching it incessantly the last few days. He's already seen it, but he's just been in the mood for it, I guess. I kind of explored the village, but also kind of didn't at the same time. Yeah, just before I ended, they teared up. Ah! I didn't go out my way to explore, but I searched fairly around the path I went. Yeah, sometimes when I get really into something, I just forget to explore.
Right there.
I'm not just like nicking people's money here. What's that up there? The spring that runs beneath the forge carries with it energy from the mountain shrine. Okay. Guess I'm going to try and find a forge. And so for some reason I kind of just got it in my head that it was one of those games that you didn't really level up in and you just carried on through, but obviously I'm an idiot. But then again, I did cut a load of chilies and then put my finger in my eye, completely forgetting earlier, so I had chili eye for a bit, and that was painful. I'm not the smartest bear. I wait for you at the water shrine in the Forgotten Forest. To accept the challenge of the God Tree, one must reach the top of its branches. So did you do a lot of this exploring, Kasela, if you're still there? Did the same with Pass, that's how I found the meditation spot. Yeah, I found the meditation spot. I just didn't find anything else for some reason, apparently. Kasela, get out of that pot. I can see you with your little cake hat. Have some food, guys. Why won't you eat this? Okay, maybe you don't want those ones. Okay, I can't get through that way because that's clearly another thing. I tried to explore, found one meditation. Yeah, I haven't backtracked, so I think you probably played it the same way I did, where you just blasted through it a little bit. Is there a little friend under there? Hello, new friend. Hi. I love that little mushrooms grow. So cute. So usually on games like this I tend to leave the exploration off stream, but maybe I should change my my methodology on that. You found 2 meditation spots so far. Okay, so that's the dude that I woke up. I play games however I feel I should. Oh, I have. Never explore and never do unless I feel right. Yeah, I mean, I just, for some reason, I don't know, I just always kind of, for some reason I get it in my head that people get bored watching me just run around exploring shit, but no, I don't know what that is. That looks like corrupted water, doesn't it? Looks like wine. But I think it's because I tend to play like sort of JRPG style games where there's a lot of grinding, and I know some people do, but personally I don't really like doing much grinding on stream. Just different strokes for different folks, I guess. All right, I've already come here because I got the little dude from here. Oh wait, there's a thing over there. Can I go in this water? Or will it? No. And that's how you test things. So I'm assuming later on somewhere, or I trigger something, because it looks like I kind of need to smash these. But I don't think that'll cut it. So this way is also blocked. Because I know there's 4 memories I need to go after, because it's given me a 1 out of 4 on memories already. This way's blocked off as well, I think. Yes, it is. Although this one doesn't have a little mask and it's done differently, so I'm assuming that means something. Never play for stream, I play my game how I want. Yeah, true. I think maybe because I only stream 3, occasionally 4 times a week if I can get away with it. I don't know, maybe I feel like it needs to be a bit more entertaining than just me fannying about, but if you guys are happy to watch me fannying about, then I'm happy to do it.
Use Taro's mask to Lady and Saya do the work.
Down here. So I wish I could do it a bit more often and maybe a little bit longer, but of course we've got quite a small flat and it's not really fair of me to ask Hubs to just shut up and fuck off and sit in the background. He usually just goes to the other room and reads a book while I'm streaming, or just goes to sleep, because he gets up so much earlier than I do, but yeah, I just feel a bit bad being like, oh, why? I want to stream now. And he doesn't want to join me because he's not a gamer, so he doesn't really understand any of it. Although I catch him watching Final Fantasy XIV quite a lot. I catch him sort of watching the screen to see what I'm doing. Not me nearly saying always happy to watch. Casala. Dirty boy. But considering some of the things you say, my channel is still pretty wholesome. Even with you in it. That hurts, don't run into it. Yeah, so I mean, I really wanted to be in your guys' streams today, but I didn't want to get spoiled on anything, so I was like, can't really watch. We're running low on supplies. I hope we have enough in the storehouse. I will need to go and make sure. No, didn't think that would work, but hey, always worth a shot. I don't want you to be there if it will ruin your experience. Oh, but I like your streams. There's a reason I've been there for so long. Gotta go. Good luck with the boss. Yes, and try and eat earlier in the day, mister. But yeah, for those of you who don't know, I did do a quick shout out earlier, but Marzek plays a lot of Final Fantasy XII, which, as you guys know, is my favourite of the Final Fantasies, other than 14, of course. And he's currently doing a mod called Struggle for Freedom. So as you can probably imagine, it's a very difficult mod, and it ramps up the difficulty of the game. So if you like watching people, you know, having to really think about what they're doing because they've got to conserve their health and all that sort of thing, then absolutely go check him out.
Right there.
But yeah, thank you for being here, Marzek. It's always appreciated. Can I do something with this? That's clearly the weights for it. I'm guessing the thing I need to hit is behind these. Can I get a little rock thing up here? Have I got time? I don't like the controls for the big rock thing, I have to admit. Right off the bat, I don't like the controls for that. I don't think there's any rock flowers near enough for me to get rid of that. Probably on purpose. Been up there already. Have I explored the whole village? Maybe I should backtrack a bit. Alright, so ruins, I've got all the rock. I haven't here in the village. I can only assume some of them are, because I've run around everywhere, so maybe they're locked behind. Oh, spirit mail delivery. I am going the right way, aren't I? Yes. Is it up this way? Yes, it is. Lurk, I need to head off and unsure when I'm back. Absolutely. Thank you for being here, Casala. It's always appreciated. We love you around these parts. We also love annoying you because it's fun. I haven't seen Toby in a while. He's usually playing with the children across the street. Where's the spirit mail thing then? Up a bit further. Ah, maybe this is it. Don't remember seeing this. So I'm guessing the spirit mail unlocks those. There we go. Does that cleanse the water? No. She is the post lady. Okay, lots of stuff. I wonder if I can hit them from above, but I don't think it would go... I'm not sure it would go far enough.
Alright.
It's a little ladybird hat. Look at it! So cute! Okay, there it is. No, I can't get around that. It looks like it's one of those flowers underneath that. But I'm going to need to get rid of that corruption before I can, aren't I? Got my thinking hats going now. But it's also nearly midnight, and that's normally when I do pack up for stream for the night. So I think maybe I will do that. We'll have a look for someone to raid, and yeah, because I do have quite a bit of work I need to do tomorrow. But I may, if you guys, Jada and Bex are still on, I may jump on DBD for a bit and just sort of wind down, because apparently that's a wind down game for me. Let's have a quick look and see who's about. Oh, there's a couple of people on. So, let's have a little look. No one's playing the same game as me that I know. But I also want to thank Rizzo again. I'm going to give them another shout out, even though they've already gone for the night. I want to give them a quick shout out because they did a big raid for me, and I got yeah, DBD. All right, let's see. So it's Rizzo MM. So I want to give them a quick shout out because thank you so much for the raid. I'm also going to shout out Boba because of course they also raided, and thank you so much for that. Always appreciated. Jada is streaming. Oh, she didn't pop up on my thing.
Oh my girl! I'm ready. Oh wait. Can someone actually come?
There she is. Why wasn't she showing up on my list of people?
Wow.
Alright, well, we're going to go raid Jada because she is wonderful people and we love her, and I've known her for a year now,
Okay, you gotta crouch.
which is quite surprising.
Oh, look at this
but yeah.
little photo op. Someone clip this. Oh, what a cute family photo.
Yeah. And
This is a long clip. Look at him go.
I feel like I've taken something.
Alright, so those of you who are coming with me in the raid, this is... I'm pressing all the buttons. This is the raid call that we do for followers. This is the one we do for subs. If anyone wants to join the Discord, absolutely please feel free to do so. And if you could come through with us to Jada's stream, that would be great for me and great for her. She's a lovely, lovely person and I appreciate it. So thank you again to Boba, thank you again to Rizzo, thank you for, let me just read them out here, for Marzek for the bits, Boba for the raid, Jada for the dehydrate because she loves a bit of dehydrate, to iPatty Cake, Jimmy Lauren, Hyper Rebel 13, Miss Catfish 95, Rizzo MM, Loopsy Daisy, Corky Dancer and Maniac Killer 2103 Maddox for the follows today, and also to Mr. Hollywood who followed me yesterday off stream. Really, really appreciated it. You guys have taken me to 256, which means I've broken 250 followers right after my 1 year stream. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And I will see you on the other side. So I'll see you Thursday, which is my next stream. And I'll probably either be doing this or I'll be doing something like Resident Evil or Final Fantasy. We'll see how I feel on the day. And I think I'm able to do a bonus stream on Saturday this week. So I'll let you know how it's going. But I will see you soon. Thank you so much for being here. It's been really, really great tonight. Thank you.